Hello, my name is Peter and welcome to my living room. This is a 360 video, so obviously you can look around, which is fine by me, just don't mind the mess. So I wanted to do this quick video on the Insta360 One X that I bought 2 or 3 days ago, and specifically on the live streaming features. Now, I got this camera specifically for the ability to do live streams when you hook it up to your smartphone, which is, I initially thought that you could just use it over Wi-Fi and do a wireless live stream in 360, but you do need the cable for that, which is fine in the end, apart from the fact that I haven't actually got it to work yet. So this is just a quick video getting this information out there. I know it's a fairly new device, so anyone watching this video that wants to know what the quality is of the One X, you can look around right here and see what it's like. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now. It's already getting a little bit dark outside. I have my lights on full brightness, so take a look around. This is a 5.7K video in 30 frames per second, but this is just a recording. I would have loved to have done this video live streaming, but apparently I haven't gotten to work yet. So a couple of issues I ran into specifically are that when you try to do a live stream into a Facebook group, you have to log into Facebook, obviously. But then when it showed me the list of available groups to stream in, only 2 groups showed up in the list, even though I'm part of like 15 different Facebook groups. So that's a problem. Also, just doing a 360 live stream on my public profile, my personal profile, it didn't get past the streaming check status. So I might do a further in-depth video on what it actually looks like, what the error messages look like on my screen. But that's when considering Facebook. Now, I have been able to do a live stream with the, it's not really a 360 live stream, but it's a live stream in Full HD where you can just select which area you want to stream by pointing at it. So that did work, but that's just a normal stream technically. So the 360 part is a problem. Also on YouTube, I also have not been able to get it to work. Not in 6 megabits, not in 8 megabits, not in 3. I did create new events, but when you go into the YouTube Live environment within the Creator Studio, you do have to, when you make an event, so when you try to do a 360 live stream on YouTube, the One X app will ask you to create an event. So with the creation of this event, obviously all the parameters get set up and all the metadata gets filled in along with the fact that it's going to be a 360 video, which is fine. So when I looked into the event that was actually set up in the YouTube Creator Studio, it did have the mark where it said that it was going to be a 360 video. So that all was fine. The event shows up in the Creator Studio. But when you're trying to hit the preview button, so this is the button that you use to start the encoder, then YouTube gave me an error message, and also the One X iPhone app never got past its error message, or its waiting message, where it's trying to communicate with the YouTube service, I suppose. So it's the 8th of November. I know this device is pretty new. I'm running the latest software version, which is, I believe, 1.13.17, something like that. And I know this device is fairly new, so I just wanted to get it out there. I think it's an API issue. I'm not really sure, but I do really hope that it gets updated soon, because I really want to use this device as a live streaming device in 360. So that's one issue I ran into regarding specifically the 360 live streaming. So apart from all the live streaming stuff, there's also one thing that you might want to keep in mind when buying this device, and that is that the 5.7K 360 recordings are actually limited to 30 minutes. I was not aware of that. I thought I could just do a recording as long as the battery was still up and as long as the memory card was not full, but apparently it has a file system limitation where it can only do a 30-minute 360 recording. So keep that in mind. Just wanted to get this information out there, and this video might also be of help or of use for you guys that want to see what the quality is on the One X, and the sound quality is just the device itself right now. And you can look around, you can see the stitching or not. It's actually pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with that, with the recordings itself. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you have found out to work considering a live streaming in 360 or not. And if there's any way of bypassing the 30-minute limitation. I have not tried to do it in 4K, so I've read people that said that the 30-minute limitation is just in 5.7K and not in 4K mode, but I haven't tried that yet. As I said, this is a very new device to me. I have not tried all its features yet, but I just wanted to get the information out there. So, cheers.